calling from Edinburgh and I want to narrate my friend's story. Her husband gets along with mine quite well and we have good terms. One day her family just disappeared and there was no trace of them. She would call me eventually and in a distressed voice, she told me about a problem in her family, but she wouldn't elaborate. They eventually returned home, but I was really curious about it. So I decided to ask her what it was all about. One day, me and Sarah, my friend, sat together and she started narrating. Samantha, her daughter, returned one day from school and she made her favorite lunch, but she didn't respond. She said she finally went to her room and she looked horrible, as if she hadn't slept in weeks. She said she called her father, Marcus, and he came back early from work. Sarah said, "We got her tested for everything, but it all came back negative. Next day, Sam wouldn't go to school, and they had no clue what had gotten into her. Marcus thought she was being bullied. She said when she stepped into her room a week ago, she could smell something really bad, but she couldn't figure it out. She said Samantha was not behaving like girls her age. All she would do was sleep. She was very little too. She said they tried to take her out of her room and started to clean it. But as soon as they did, she started to scream violently. Sarah said Samantha's loud screams freaked them out, especially Marcus, who loved his little girl. She said she had pain in her stomach, and then we rushed her to the doctor. But like before, they didn't find anything. Doctors, by and large, were clueless about what's happening to her. Sarah said she finally was able to take her out, and Marcus started to look inside the house to determine the source of the smell. And then he finally found it. Shivering, Sarah said there was a dead hamster inside Samantha's cupboard, and it had maggots in it. He got it with immense effort. He got it outside the house. Then Sarah said they took their daughter to a church and she seemed a bit calm. At least they believed so. Marcus and her decided to move to the US for some time and then they decided to return. But as they did, they spoke to the pastor and he told them what they should do. He told them they shouldn't move away. According to him, the bad soul that lived in the basement of their ancestral home in Alberta will, this time, destroy their daughter. They would move out soon enough, but just 3 weeks into the new house, Sam started to experience the same thing, and this time it was worse. She would unplug her own hair and eat them. Sometimes they would find razor cuts all over her. The pastor kept visiting them, and she would get a little better every time. Gradually, she started to get better to the point that their parents were finally able to recognize her. Sarah then stopped and invited her daughter into the room. I saw a pale Sam walking into the room with her arms covered because there used to be cuts all over them. She looked weak and defeated, but she was smiling. She looked like she had now found a new life. Or should I say, she was coming back to life once again.